Chosen ones, where you are. Chosen ones back with another powerful and productive video. Right, great. Yes, chosen one. Yes, this is about your palm, okay? We are coming to talk about your palm as a chosen one. Right, great. Yes, if you are a chosen one, okay, you should know that your life has been predestined. Oh, yes, your life has been predestined. Don't get it twisted. In the olden days, okay, there are people that we call the palmist. And these people, when a child is given birth to, they can look at your palm, they can look under your feet and tell, okay, what you will become in life as you grow. Right, great. So don't get this twisted because this works perfectly, okay? But what I'm about to share with you, it doesn't mean if you don't have such a line in your palm, you're not gonna be successful, okay? Right, great. So let me start. You see, when you look at my palm, you realize that there are three deep lines. Okay, this deep, the next one deep, and the last one there, this one is also deep. And when you look at it critically, you realize that there is a thin line, right, that crosses it, which makes the formation looks like an M, right? Great. If you have these three deep lines and you have one thin line that cross it, okay, as you can see, okay, this is the thin one that cross it, okay, right, that one is not that deep. If you have such lines in your palm, okay, right, it means you, as you can see, this is the thin one, this is deep, this is deep, this is deep, right? Great. So when you have this, okay, in your palm, this is what it means. It means you are born a natural giver. Yes, you are a giver. You are going to be so kind, very generous. Yes. And such a person, you are going to be so blessed in life. But there is but. Take note of the but. You are a natural born giver and you give to people, right? And there is one thing you should understand if you are a giver. Takers have no limit. Write this down because this is going to help you. Takers has no limit. The people that are going to be receiving from you, they have no limit. And in fact, with time, some of them are going to feel entitled, as if you own them something. Meanwhile, you don't owe anybody anything and nobody owes you anything, right? But because they are takers and receivers, they have no limit. It is you, the giver, that you must set boundary for yourself. It is you, the giver, that you must sometimes know that this one, I can't give this one. I can only share this with these people. I can only share this because when you have these lines in your palm, you are a natural giver. And you see, the problem with this is that you can give wholeheartedly, but when the time comes that you are in need, it is very difficult. It's going to be very difficult to get somebody who is going to give back to you or help you. That is how it is. You are a natural born giver. You give, okay, from your heart. You are very kind. You are very, very generous, okay? But as you give to people, when you need them, I'm telling you, it's gonna seem and be like there is no one that will be willing to do you that offer. That is why you must have a limit and you must know when to say no. The thing is, you should understand that people can do well in life without you. With or without you, people can do well in life. And such people that feels like they are dependent on you and you are their everything, right? They are only acting that way because there was a time you weren't in their life. They've not met you. You've not been given to them. They were living all right. So have that understanding that people can live without you. The moment you understand that people can live without you, you'll be conscious of your giving, and you will not give that later you will regret, and it will lead to pain, stress, bitterness. I know there are people that have these and they are natural born givers. They give, and sometimes they give their everything, and later they sit and analyze their life, and it leads to depression, it leads to frustration, it leads to anger, and it changes their mood. That will shift you into negativity. And you see, the moment you are stepping into negativity, okay, you begin to manifest more things that are negative. Okay, that is the reason you need to protect your energy. You need to do things that will make you feel good. If something you do will later stress you up, give you mental health issues, leads to frustration, then it is questionable, right? So know when to say yes and when to say no, right? That is it. If you have these lines in your palm, be very much careful. And one thing about this is, if you have these lines in your palm and it forms the letter M, okay, it forms the letter M, all right, it forms the letter M in your palm, as you can see, okay, it forms the letter M. This is what it means. You are a highly intuitive person. Oh yes. And you are going to be good at managing money if it forms the letter M, okay? When it forms the letter M, right, you will be good in leading a group, maybe managing a company, managing a business or something. You are going to be good at it. I'm telling you, when you become a leader and you are leading financially, you will see that whatever company that you are leading is going to do well. Oh, yes. And the moment you have been fired or removed and someone has been placed in your position and the person is not having what you have, all right, then there is going to be problems. And always it will be like your boss is all the time going to remember you. Yes, you are unique. You are special. You are a boss of your own. You are destined to be great. Oh yes, you are destined to be great. And that is what it means. This letter M, okay, from ancient, it is in the palm of, according to history, it is in the palm of all the great people, apostles, okay, all the apostles of old. They have that letter M in their palm. Yes, so it means you are a God kind of person as well. Oh yes, you are unique. You have been so blessed. The thing is, if you don't have this letter M, it doesn't mean you cannot do well in life. It doesn't mean you cannot be good at handling your own money. Understand that as a person, your destiny is in your own hands. Yes, and the hand that doesn't work is not gonna eat. Even if you have it in your palm and you don't work, you're not ready to put in action behind your faith, okay? You will be deceiving yourself. I'm telling you. You need to work. Let me tell you a story that one of my granny shared with me some time ago. She said this. She said there were two friends. And these two friends, one was very handsome, the other was ugly. Ugly, okay? Not handsome. And they were prophesied to. The handsome one has been prophesied to that he's going to do well in life. Right? And the one that was ugly was prophesied to that he's not going to do well in life. So the one that was ugly put it as a challenge to himself, and he started to work so hard. Okay? he go, I mean, to people and get a job, and he will start doing, and he was, uprooting palm trees for people for money. He was working hard. Whilst the other handsome guy wasn't working because he believed he's gonna make it. So he's been prophesied to that he's gonna make it. So he's lazy, he's not working. Right? And with time, he became very poor. But the one that was ugly, that was told he's not gonna make it, but he put in work. He put in, action. Right? One day, he was uprooting a palm tree for somebody. And as he was doing that, before the palm tree fell, under the palm tree was a pot of gold, full to the brim. He took it, and that changed his entire life. Yes. So sometimes, when you have been prophesied to, you have to also sit down and prophesy to yourself. What I'm saying is that when you work hard and you are honest and you don't give up, you go the extra mile, you can change your life because your destiny is in your hand. The fact that you've been predestined doesn't mean if you use laziness to justify that you don't work, you just sit in your comfort zone, you're not willing to do any change, you are going to become who God wants you to be. No. Right? No. You need to work, and when you work, that is when the magic happens. Okay? Imagine you having this and working hard at the same time. How great you are going to excel in this life. Right? Great. So remember, you must put action behind your faith. The action could be putting your mind, using your hands to work. Scripture says the hands that doesn't work should not eat. Yes, no food for the lazy man. That's it. And let me share another story with you. Okay? There were these kids that were living, and there was this wise man who was known all over for his wisdom, guidance, and counseling. And he was so enlightened that anytime the kids goes to this old man, whatever question they ask him, this man gets answered it correctly each and every time. So one time, the ringleader of the group said, this man has always been getting our questions right. Let us try something to prove to him that, we are smarter, we are intelligent as children. So one day, the ringleader have in his palm a live bird, okay, bird that fly. And he told his friends, his other colleagues, counterpart, okay, let's go to the enlightened old man. And when we go, I'm going to ask him this question that, sir, I have a bird in my hand, in my palm. And the trick is, if the man says, when they ask the man that the bird in his palm, whether it is alive or dead, okay, they will ask the man, we have a bird I have a bird in my palm. Is the bird alive or dead? So the trick is, if the man answered, the bird is alive, he will press his hands so hard and crush the bird, and the bird will die. And then he will open his palm to the man and say, no, the bird is not alive, but it is dead. And if the man says the bird is dead, he will just open his palm, he will not press it, he will not crush it, and the bird will fly. So in whatever way, whatever the response is going to be, they are going to get this wise man to fail for the first time. So they were joyous, they were happy with this trick. They moved to the man, and as they got to the man, they asked the question. And the man took in a deep breath, and he said, my children, look, you are the ringleader, right? The bird is in your own palm. It is not in mine. So you are the one that can determine whether it should be alive or it should be dead. You can make it alive or you can make it to die. It is in your hands, right? I shared this story with you, and the moral of it is that your destiny as a chosen one is in your hands. Even though it feels and seems like it has been predestined already, it is still in your own hands, right? You can make it alive and you can make it dead, because you as a chosen one, you are in control of your own thoughts. Okay? You create your life with your thoughts, with your words, and with your actions, and with your habits. This is how it goes. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your character. Your character is what determines your earthly destiny here. So you are in charge. Whether you've been prophesied to, whether you have this in your palm or your palm is different, it depends on you. Okay? So don't just use what I'm saying to justify it and be lazy and sit out there doing nothing. Keep going the extra mile. Remember, nothing beats hard work, dedication, discipline, being focused, okay, and going the extra mile each and every day, and saving, taking risks, investing, right? If you are doing this, for sure you are going to be successful, right? Great. So that is the message I have for you, chosen one. You are so blessed. Your destiny is in your own hands, and you need to work with your hands, right? No food for lazy person, right? Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. I'm out for now. Peace.